welcome back into my channel. It's a full game called Street Fighter 6. This is a tournament worldwide. I'm your host, Chris Chris underscore Venom 777, aka my main character is Cammy White. As you can see, I have Cammy. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, comment, and let's get right to it.
Locked on. Continuing mission. Here we go.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Nails the anti-air. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive damage, but they still have enough life left in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Jump. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checking their opponent. Starts with a jumper. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive.
Come on!
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fantastic reactions there. Gets the jump in. Charges forward. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? Ooh, there's a side kick. This could be big. Steals back a chance. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Player 2 picks a good spot to use the super. Killer Bee spin catches up standing. Things are heating up. Break solid anti-air. Even right in the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by dragging them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Got their eye on the air. Gets the jump in. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. That drive impact doesn't get through. Jump. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive beam recovers. Still slugging it out at this range. They need to rely on their instincts.
Hey!
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. Puts the super armor to good use. Solid combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Sees them coming and runs it off with a super armor. Looking for a chance. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Turning it right up with off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 brings it.
How about ooh?
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Experiencing burnout. Definitely shuts off the jump. Gets a chance at that jump. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Javelin on Marisi. Digs in it. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter again. Overdrive cannon spike. Going in. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 can't use any drive. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable run draw. Super hard income. Mid-air hit. Can they land a follow-up? They got a big count. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they picking up? Low heavy. Smart stuff, hoping at that range to zone the opponent. Target combo into... Amazing! These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. Keeps them out! Can't Sugar Super Art do anything? Jump! Drive it back, misses! Tries to act quickly, but with the attack! Bringing it right up with the super! They are done!
Oh, man. You beat her.
Comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all! It's not over yet! Let's believe it's time for that run back! A jump? Low heavy! Jump? Neither of them willing to back off. Good anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a and full! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Scrapping it out. They can't squander this punish counter. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Box him with a target. The fighters continue to take a big gamble and whips out a raw super. Both fighters planning something? Can they keep on him? Still slugging it out at this range. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Sets up with the jump in. Were they baiting them into that? Javelin on Marisi. Digs in it. Perfect execution with the anti-air. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up. The Gladius throws them away. Goes for the surprise rush in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. All right, what's coming up next? And full! Nasty blow to the back KO.
Oh, shit.
Player 2 on the board first with the win.
Sorry,
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Box him with a target combo. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player just goes for it at this range. Gets the jump in. Jump. Looking for a chance. Charges forward. Hits him with a stopping block. Not much life difference. Nice read with a cannon spike. Challenge from above. Chases them down. Huge chance after that wall. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? The drive impact doesn't work. One burns out. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Flies in with a fist and sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super armor. Bops him with a target combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. One hit will win this round. See, they were not here. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. Just goes for it at this range. Killer Bee spin catches them standing. Things are heating up. Player 1 muck this and reaches some big damage. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Only big time. Okay, here we pump the brakes on the impact. Oh my God, they just choked it up. That's on the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Okay. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jump? Had the radar up and running. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to do damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Does a good job of pushing back. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Heading into the end game now. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Looking for a chance. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Doing some quick planning? Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their charge. Going in? In there! Player 2 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Misfire with the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. It's a good job of pushing back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Spikes him with Rigo. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Spin knuckle. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Shows the medium kick. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good judgment there. What a reaction to go air to air. Whips with that huge attack. Nice read with the cannon spike. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. There's the drive impact. Only a little bit of what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Closes in. Dashes forward. Throws him. That throw did some good. Raw super hard incoming. Three balls. Overhead. What now? What are they gonna do? Target combo into overhead attack. Gets him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. Put them on a t-shirt with that thing. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Dribble. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Starts with a jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that open, and then jumping in. Big, low, looping heavy. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps up. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Three-ball ices him. Jump. Still slugging it out at this range. Throw leaves them wide open. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 2 can build off this lead. Just goes for it at this range. Hits him with a 96 killer bee spin. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here?
Hey!
Breather. Jumps in. Throws him from above.
Oh my God! Stop!
Who'll use their drive first? Jump! Reads the jump in perfectly. Hits him, chases him down. Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Finds the target. Jumps it, knocks him out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Just nothing stops this train. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Closes in. What are they gonna do? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, they took the hit. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Player 2 can't use it. What a clutch low heavy. All the throw connects. Player 1 has a full drive game, but is on the brink of death. Dashes out the cage right there.
Meaningless efforts.
Is it over? Will they they survive? They are done! Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have.
Special online. Race match. Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Saw that low heavy coming. The low heavy hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Low heavy for the win. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. From up above. Pulls them. Shows going on the offensive. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Sets up with the jump in. Throws them from above. Player two, overhead at the KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? The attack is parried. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Goes for the surprise rush in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting to this super art connect. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Jumps and gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punch. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Will that super be the turning point? Dashes forward. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the lead. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. They exchange blows. Knockdown and can they use the low block? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? They're going for the super art. Spin drive smasher assault. This is gonna hurt. Gets the counter hit and the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top? Just goes for it at this range. Spends it on the level one. Shoot, drops him hard. Davis says, get that jump in out of here. Sets up with the jump in. Ops for the arrow. Oh, yo, rock. Okay, here we go. Player 2 is in a there's a burnout. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is with the play-by-play. Jump in, finds the mark. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 2 is just about out of drive out. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Burnout is triggered. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Low heavy hits. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Jumps. Jumps in. Combo wins the target combo. Oh, they're in the corner now. No. A quick breather. That's a counter. Breaks those shins. Breaks the block with side switch. Goes to the air. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can stay. Oh. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. What an opening statement there. Low heavy. They're back into the corner now. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. For the arrow. Both crowns them from above. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for payback. Chases them down. Can they use knockdown? Here comes the mix-up. Somehow then, in with a rush. Okay, here we go. Turns out. Jump. Player 1 can't let the low kick hit. Take a seat. Player 2 can't use any side moves. Gotta play it safe. Are you serious? That was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump! Solid anti-air! Nice read with the cannon spike. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 can't let their drive leave them. They need to find a way to reset the situation. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Whips the knuckle. Each hit is so important here. Jump. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Cool game control brushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown. Connects with medium kick. Gets scooped from down low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Uses the target combo with the foot. Jump. This is leaving them big damage. Players knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Crowns them from above. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Dirty motherfucking dirt.
What a finish!
Final round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who will come out on top in this final round? There's a change of sides. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this. Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their reads the jumping perfectly. Pulls it. Punch cannon spike. Amazing. Low heavy. Player 2 has the super kick. What a parry. A jump in? This is gonna hurt. Low heavy, but no go. Sets up with the jump in. A jump. Drives it back. Misses. A wheel. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 2 is gonna kick out of nowhere. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Blocks the low heavy. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Low heavy picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Taking stock. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 has completely used all of their drive game, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Each hit is so important here,
Oh my God! What?
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jump? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Does a good job escaping the corner. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Knockdown and... that's a counter. Pulls it. Going in. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without going on the offensive. Jumps up, the low kick hits. A wheel breaks through with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Blocks it. Barely blocks the jump in. It's low heavy. Oh, here we go. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Both sides getting ready. A jump. Only 50% life left. What now? Broad super art incoming. What were they thinking? Player 2 crowns them from above. Dangerous range here. Going in. This is gonna hurt. I can't believe it. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
us, huh? Alright.
Fighting round. Special versus special versus. Fighting round. Unspecial match. Online. Great match.
Damn it!
Versus special match versus practice arcade. Versus arcade.
Another mission awaits.
I realize I gotta kill them with my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man.
Don't worry yourself, Uni. I'm doing just fine over here.
Well, I certainly hope so.
What is
It's nothing. It's still hanging on.
It is, actually. I'm rather fond of it. Thanks again, by the way.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. Still slugging it out here. Okay, they trade hits. Long low attack hits. Oh, talk about overextending. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Like the perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good old slaps. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Dashes forward. Are we going to see a comeback here? What now? Launch cannon spike. Jump. Yo, Rock superhero. Get educated with the counter. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who will come out on top in this final round? Slaps him. Medium kick hits. Medium hit into. Getting up close and sets up with the jump in. Gets the counter hit. Underhand. A real test of nerves here. Knocks them out of the air. Rushes in. They gotta find something to work on. Oh, you're grounded. Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The low kick hits. Jump. Gets the jump in. From up above. Player one chasing him down. The jump in catches them. Heading into the Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Underhand slap. They need KO.
Alright.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That's a counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? They hit each other. They exchange blows. Scrapping it out up close. Uses the gauge for a super. Ultimate killer headband. They're going for the super arc. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Big time whip. A real tap. This is gonna hurt. Awful knee. Nothing but air. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jump. There's the burnout. Underhand slap. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Responds with the ultimate killer headband. Players cannon fight. Big time whip. Will this super art do anything? Like it grabs up. Pancake time. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Underhand. Burns out. Medium kick. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Player 2 blazing into that drive gauge to try and set the pace. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player 2 chases them down. Knocked down. Neither of them willing to back off in a dire situation. They can't get them. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Combo with the target combo. The Gladius blows them away. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They've got to be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a strike. That's not gonna hit. A quick breather. The low. Throw is denied. Light lead is there, but still anyone's game. Who's gonna take it? Throws him from above. Player 2 is in a very good spot. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back at the start. They're not taking any chances. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Player 1 really needs a plan to counter that pressure play. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super. Add up that grip, muscle, and speed, and we're talking a heap of damage. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be strong super hard incoming.
Alright, why are you scooting?
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Lots of aggression from both sides. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. In a dire situation, they can't digs in deep to get to driving. Player 1 chases them down. Both fighters plant. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Still, nice read with the cannon spike. They're going for the super arm, javelin or Marisa. Can't hit it. Player 1 sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. The low kick hits. Player 1 taps him on the throne. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Open with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? There's a change of sides. Steals back a chance. Risky up-close scrap still throws him. What now? Hits him with a stopping block. Oh my God, they just broke it up. Lifts him with an EM, brings him down. What's left? Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. Player 2 has the super crowns him from above. Escapes the corner. The low kick hits. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Drives it back in. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Reverse ledge cuts him down. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Still slugging it out here. Knockdown. Oh, with the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Oh, what's this? Player 2 with the rhythm twist. They're wide open. Hits that with confidence. Gets up close, lifts him with an EM, brings him, pops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Player 2 throws him from above. Reads the jumper perfectly. Player 2 can't let this simmer.
Alright.
Start cooking. Jump! Big time lift! What's that all? Oh, putting the cherry on top! Amazing! Closes it out! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets the counter. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Did well to get the buff in there. Quick drop! Brushes that off and keeps going. Gets a risky buff in. Medium charges forward. Smart play with the throw. Scrapping it out up close. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Awesome knee! Blocks it, connects with the throw! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Saihasho? Are they thinking about how to steal? No way! No signs of letting up from out of the corner! What a read with that anti-air! This is the final round! Expect to see some fireworks! Starts things off with a jump in, hits him with a stop and bop. Pulls him, crowns him from above. Burns out. Ooh, you never know what can happen below. Throw is denied. What a read. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This would really tip the scales. Super! That connects with the throw! Nothing stops this train! Player 2 still has a chance of hitting him! Player 1 really has to fight for that one! No shortage of drama! The first rushes down the opponent to impose their will! Gets a risky buff in! Grabs him! Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Life freeze opens up. Graphic KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. The jump in, catches, hits him with a stop and bop. Breaks the block with a throw. That throw will do some good damage. Still scrapping for control of the space. Going in. Triggers the front sway engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Both fighters charges forward. The path to a win looks very tough here. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead is a tough to what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Keeping them away delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Players rush that off and keep going. Loads up a bump. Players stay whip. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop driving backs. Their drive gauge is on full. This means less resources to use when it burns out. Will this super art do anything? Player 2! Yo! Super hits them while they're standing! Shifting things into high gear! Player 1 drives them back misses! Ooh, crushes the shin! Pulls them right up! Player 2 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game! No way we could have called that! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Jump! Clutch! Anti-air! Going on the offensive? Will gain control of the match in the early going. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off it. No good up high. Long low attack hits. Grabs up. Knockdown. That drive impact doesn't get through. Life with nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drop. Takes a trip. They're going for the super art. There's a mark to unleash the score. Sakai has a super art. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Hits him with a stop and bop. Gets a risky buff in. What'll happen here? Overdrive cannon spike. Risky up close scrap still going. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Sets up with the jump in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Okay, he's drawn super hard. Killer bee spin. Tops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start things off with a jump in. Next, the counter. Nothing stops this train. Just goes for it at this range. They return to center stage. Now, can they tap them on the toe? Low heavy. Smart stuff, hoping at that range to zone the opponent. Not in range to the full. Impact. Finds the target. Burns out. The low. Oh my god, what a bloodset. Party time. Catches them in the full arm. What now? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start throws them. Player 1, it is over. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Goes for the low kick. What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the knockdown, and now player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive.
Yeah, because I'm done this round because he's doing the same thing and it's spinning.
Win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Medium kick, somersault kick, experiencing burnout. Both fighters hit them with a stopping block. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They just won't stop switching sides. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Not much life left, but they tries to act quickly with the attack. Dashes up, knockdown, and takes in the throw. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
India.
Beginning operation.
Prepare yourself.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Neither of them willing to back off. Very solid. Charges forward. Player 2 will have to fight back, but there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice read with the cannon spike. They trade hits, and now Player 2 did a great job of beating their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will need to play it conservative and uses the game to a super art. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? What'll happen here? Player 1 is experiencing burnout. The low. Life lead is there, but still anyone's low heavy, but no go. Keeps him out. Dragon Blast. Flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Quick dashing. Blocks the low heavy. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to do damage? What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Have the radar up and running. Lots of aggression from both sides. I'm wondering how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? A super art? They're going for the super art? Going in? They may need to spend some pain. Oh! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gameplay. Here we go! With a shorty. What'll happen here? Avoid impact. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it would be enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to win with a blow-up here? The low is denied. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to do damage? What's the play here? No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Recovers from burnout. Both can end the round not experiencing burnout. Takes a trip. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hip Hop delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Jump. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Superb reactions on display. What'll happen here? Flashes them. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps in. Going in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Uses the target combo like a pillar. And whip! They're wide open! The low! Okay. Finds the target. Tries to act quickly, but whips the attack. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Gets the counter hit and the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
India. Round one. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. From up above. That's some big juicy damage on that counter now. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Low heavy for the win. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Smart play with the throw. Going in, nice read with the cannon spike. Looking for a chance. Safely increases their throw level. Connects with medium. Just goes for it at this range. Medium kick. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Awful knee. Player what a finish! Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Blocks it. Pulls him. No more drive gauge. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Breaks those shins. Tags them and takes the double. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Pulls them. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Clean parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Drive gauge net hits them with a stop and pop. What'll happen here? Keeps them guessing with that feint. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. All the throw connects. Cannon spike! Super hard on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Critical art is on deck. Parry connect. Parry connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Drive parry. What a finish! Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
India.
Beginning operation.
Prepare round one. Fight. You can play. Challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Saw that low heavy coming. The impact gets blocked. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity, takes a trip. All that effort for so little payoff. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that. Charges forward. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Super out of nowhere. Who's going to start things off? Blocks the low heavy. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this back wide open. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and shows the medium kick. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Looking to impress with this super. This is gonna hurt. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Knockdown! Here comes the intro. Oh, the power they do. It's gonna turn out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all style. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. No logic judgment goes unpunished. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Move up for the arrow. Low heavy, but no go. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Parries. The low block. Wall flat into the guard break. All the throw connects. Blocks that off. A jump in. Oh, they switch sides. Oh, here we go. Low heavy. A jump. Out of that. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Here comes the boom. Killer bee spin. That combo finishes it. Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Low heavy. Jump. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Combo wins the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, pressuring the situation with the charge in. The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both show their hands on with this super arc connect. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Well-timed corner switch. Steals back a chance. Player 1 has the meter lead. What'll happen here? Medium kick hits. Connects with medium kick. Quick breather. Shows a medium kick. Gotta be kept. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Going in. The overhead connect. Noticeable life lead. Blocks the low kick. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. What now? Player 1 is gonna get past him on the go. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Some fine spacing and timing. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Get right in there. All right. Gets the jump in. Denies the low hit. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. Will this super art connect? Jump? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Cannon spike? Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix. They're going for the super art. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Blocks the low kick. Ooh, does them dirty. Player 2 connects with the throw. Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, missed the drive impact. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 with the life lead. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Wraps it up with a drive impact. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps in. Throws them. What's next? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Smart play with the throw. Taking stock. Overdrive cannon spike. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hit. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive is set. Going in, they return, brushes that off, and keeps going. Noticeable life lead is explosive. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Oh, with the drive impact. Whipping a drive impact opens a huge window to get punished. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Will this super art connect? Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Going in. Low on life, but the drive baits out the attack and gets the there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps, grabs him. The attack is failed. Hits him with a stopping block. Breaks the block with a throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. A quick breather. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Jump connects with the throw. Both fighters, there's a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game god drop some hard? Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Handle with care. You can't drop driving backs. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on things. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Punish counter sets the table. These guys are not just, ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Give him the biscuits and the team. There's the winner. Knuckle wakes them up. In attack range. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Uses the target combo as a filler. Showing some real tenacity. Player two chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player two has not been shy about using their drive range. Takes a trip. Big counter. Had the radar up and left. They can't squander this punish counter. In there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jump. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Still scrapping for control of the space. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. It's a good spot to use the super. Player two drops him to half, closing the gap. Just goes for it at this range. Hits him with a 96 killer re-spin. They gotta dig down deep. Punish counter sets the table. Player two doesn't take the throw. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning operation. Prepare.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Still slugging it out. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. No escape from the throw. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. All right, what's coming up next? Connect with medium kick. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. In lead, whoa! Opens up with a super. Did they see it opening? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side punch. Escapes with the reversal. Pokes with a medium kick. Jumps in, KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Player two is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Checks them with a projectile. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Player one fires off a Shinku Hadouken in there! Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Risky up-close scrap still going.
Just goes for it at this range.
Long low attack hit. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Jump! Both fighters planning something? Spin them! Connects with medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. What'll happen? They were right to be on guard there. Medium kick hit. All the throw connects. Quick breather.
Taking them down.
What a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sneaks in above. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner strike. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the get. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Box him with a target combo. That combo did decent damage. Medium kick hit. Hits them with a stop and block. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Their spacing is so on point, but who's gonna blitz first? Takes up the counter. Just goes for it at this range. Player two will look to draw out super hard incoming. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Not much life left, but they're jumping next with the throw. Okay. Yo, rock super here. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open with a jump in. This is it. Who's gonna take it off? Cannon fight. Throws him from afar. Player two knocks him out of the air. Taking to the face. What's that off? Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Super art. Yo, rock super here. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Solid anti-air. No resources to work with. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player one is a force to be reckoned with.
India.
Beginning operation.
Prepare yourself. Round one. Fight. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Beginning
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Still slugging it out here. Starts with a jumper. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Had the radar up and running. Jump. Brushes that off and keeps going. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be ready to mix things up. Takes the opponent out, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jump. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Drops them hard. Overdrive cannon. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. All the throws connects. May send them to another dimension. What were they thinking? Excellent read. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Sets up with the jump in. Player one will look to block the low kick. Wow, reads the counterattack. This can lead to some big damage. Meets them air to air. A jump in. Oh, they switch sides. Player two, wall splat into the guard frame. There's a drive attack. Burns out. Noticeable life lead is knocked them out of the air. Yo, Rock Super Hit. They are done. Player one comes out on top of a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
India.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight. Yoga. Challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That overhead was a bit obvious. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Coming through. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They exchange throw in there! Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Scrapping it out up close. Going in, player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Hit them with a stopping bomb. Jump anti-air in the front. A super art. Both fighters planning. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 is looking to impress with this super. Spends it on the level 1 super. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Yo, put that away. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game players. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Gets out of the corner. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right. Was looking for that jump attack. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how to KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do you hit them with a stop and bop? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Pro connects and does big damage. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. A quick breather. They're going for the super arc. Spin drive smasher time. Sets up KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Beginning.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the driving back. No good up high. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. All right. Goes for an overhead. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Got their eye on the air. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Burnout activates. Experience is in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. Dashes forward. Jump. Spin knuckle. Knockdown and scrapping it out up close. Medium kick. Digs in deep to get that driver. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. Can they use? There's a burnout. Gets the tip with the low heavy. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open with a jump in. Medium kick into a super arc. Turns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. What will they do next? Chases them down. Oh man, this is raw super art incoming. Goes to the air. The pace quickens after trading hits. Escapes the corner. Hits the drive. Jump off of me. Getting up close and personal. They're just gonna go for it with the super. Spends it on the level 1 super. Oh my god, what super! Party time! Catches them in the Fuha storm. Ugh, take a seat. They are done. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The Shinsen. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Scrapping it out up close. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? That should teach them you can't just throw out moves. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Experiencing burnout. Switches it up. Gets carried to the corner. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Distortion finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Gets out of there with the back. Experiencing burnout. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Scrapping it out up close. Connects with medium kick. Cannon fight. Can they use their drive to KO? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
India.
Beginning operation.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Lots of aggression from both sides. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 chases him down. Very solid corner damage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1, burnout activates. Still stuck in there. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? There's an overdrive art. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Impaling. Player 1 needs to use the predator corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Player 2 is barely hanging. Just goes for it at this range. Hits him with a 96 killer bee spin. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. The low's blocked. There's a drive impact. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. Drives it back, misses. Big gauge difference shows some disrespect with that invincible special.
No problems.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Uses the target combo as a filler. Brings the impaler. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Sets up with the jump in. Taking chunks out of each other here. Target combo into. Sees the overhead coming. Nothing stops this train. It's enough. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Gets the drop on me. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Holds out with the block. The big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 1 chasing. Nice read with the cannon spike. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Using the gauge to KO. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump. Who's going to start things off? Charges forward. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Pokes with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reaching. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. What's what's going to happen here in the latter half of this round. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Player 1, this unleashes some big damage. Player 1, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it left to find out the win? Knocks up out of the air. Shows the medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Brings the impaler.
Alright, man.
Player 1 can't let this simmer. Meets them air to air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Get the side twist. What now? This is the time to believe in your ability. Both sides drive the back misses. Noticeable life lead is sets up with the jump in. They push their way out of the corner. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
India.
Beginning operation.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Good anti. No good up high. Starts with a jumper. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. Oh God, this is tense. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an experiencing burnout. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Reaches out with a lightning kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Jump. Grabs and throws them away. That will do some good damage. Sneaks in above. Knockdown and... Both fighters have a full 4 meter on deck. The winner will be the one who hits them with a stopping block. Quick breather. Barely. That back row was huge. Whip. They're wide open. Cammy closes 1-8. Gets him with a Euro. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Drives it back. Misses. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nice hit. Shoots off a fireball up close. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity in KO? Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nails the anti-air. Big counter. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Wait, burnout activates. Shoots off a fireball up close. Risky up close scrap still going. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. That's a counter. Knockdown and hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Punish counter set to the table. What's left in there? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. with a well-placed drive reversal. Just like that there, drive reversals that you counter while guarding. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Player 2, with a sliver of drive gauge left, they may be in for a tough time. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 2 is in burnout, drives off the table. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it goes for the super arm from upstairs. KO. Player 1 hits the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Medium kick hit. Good job blocking the jump line. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 will look to apply. They're going for the super arm. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is working with a better. Scrapping it out up close. Connect with medium kick. Are we going to see a comeback here? Here comes in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Beginning of
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Definitely saw that counter coming. Lots of aggression from both sides. The big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Opts to use the gauge for the drive reversal. Then jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them to negate the block. Charges forward. Knockout and KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Awesome. Checks him with the projectile. The low doesn't connect. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Scratching it out up close. A quick breather. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refresh. Burnout activates. Medium kick hit. Low heavy. In there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sandblast. Checks him with the projectile. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Are they trying to beat out the jump? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. I can't keep track of these corners. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Checks him with the projectile. Dashes. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Dashes up. The opening on that impact hits him with a stop and pop. Going in. Loses the target combo. Oh my god, they just choked it up. This just goes for it at this range. Player 1 has a big drive here. Digs in deep to get the drive out. Now the Vulcan Blast field machine turns out. Player 1 will close find out the win. Poses him. The last round. It's now or never. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Low heavy. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. There's a change of sides. Steals back a chance. Brings the inhaler. Nothing stops this train. Scary. Will the Super Art do anything? What were they thinking? All the throw connects. Target combo into low heavy, but no go. Both athletes on the heist of the century. Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
India.
Beginning.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, Jesus.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the throw. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks snipe them out the air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Jumps in. Just goes for it at this range. Spin drive smasher assault. What's coming next? Going in? Player 1 needs to use puts the super armor to good use. Player 1, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. There's a burnout. All the throws looking for a hole. What are you jumping in for?
Alright, man.
Player 1 brings it home.
It's like Senga, but
Build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jump. Pressuring the situation with the charger. Any development early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Gets the knockdown, and now? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Doesn't miss it. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Sees them coming and jumps it off with the super armor. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this puts the super armor to good use. A quick breather. Their will to win is really being tested here. A real test of what's going on the offensive? Doesn't cut the throw. Player 1 brings it.
India. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow. Shut down. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. And a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Jump! Manes brought it in for the long run. Too much! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Hits him with a stopping block. Fakes. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. Right. They're thinking of scoring. They're going for the super art. Player but super art. Looking to impress with this super. Life with the low block. Closes in. Just what they were after. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Fakes. Follow me. They were waiting for it. Hit them with a stopping block. The driver turns out. Oh, here we go. Low heavy. Player 1. There's the burner. Connects with the throw. Both of them sets up with the jump in. What's next? A jump in? This is gonna hurt. What a clutch low heavy. They got the reactions on display. This weekend is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowds them from above. On their side, the hit will connect. Jumps up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 chases them down. Very solid. Heats it up with a combo into super. Who will capitalize on an opening first? They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? In there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent throws in with Arabella. Will that super be the turning point? The exchange blow was hungry for the grab. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance at experiencing burnout. Risky up-close slaps. Cannon fight! And they create an opportunity for themselves. This is gonna be bad news. Manes water, no escaping that. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reads them. Big counter. Lots of aggression from both sides. Taking stock. Picks the drive reversal. Spend some drive gauge on the reversal. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. No more drive gauge. Low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Brushes that off and keeps going. That's not gonna hit. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Smart play with the front. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Turns out, player 2 can't use any drive moves. What anti-air? Get ready to go! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. No miss. He's going on the offensive. Gets the corner. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 is barely hanging. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Whip, they're wide open. What next? Connects with the throw. This is the time to Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
India.
Beginning.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
The pleasure is mine.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The drive impact net them a sweet punishment. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Trips him up. Saw that low heavy coming. Grabs him. Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off here. Strong Quan takes them off their feet. All right, what's coming up next? One shot. All both fighters need to close this out. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Knockdown and... KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From low heavy to... Goes for the super arm? That's not gonna hit. Brushes that off and keeps going. Safely increases their throw level. Going in. Denies the jump in. Major says, get that jump in out of here. Still slugging it out at this range. Ooh, those buffed up throws are real miraculous grabs. Are we low heavy? Jumps in. Taps him on the toe. Get ready to be thrown to the side.
Oh, God.
Player one brings it home. Let's see.
Throwing at me like it's some kind of WWE, AEW. So.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Hits the air throw. Big counter. No good up high. Goes for the surprise rush in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? And the throw ends the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jump, hits them with a stop and pop. Breaks those shins. Going in? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Full SA meters on deck were they baiting them into that? Big time whip! Jumps in. Cools them. They exchange blows. Throws them from above. And Ronald grabs them. This move brings a whole new meaning to the last dance. It's the That's gonna leave him rattled. You need guts to pull that off. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's a counter. The low. Yo, Rock Super here. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Low heavy, but no go. All prepped up. Ready to go. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Killer Bees spin. Readjusting the spine. The low kick hits. Get ready to be thrown to the side. Okay, here they are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
India.
Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight.
You're lost in thought.
Right. Who's next?
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go! Fight!
Cammy wins. Jamaica.
Beginning.
Round 1. Fight.
No.
Round 2. Fight. Final round. Fight. Cammy wins. USA.
Truck.
Make it a scrap meet. Fight. USA.
Beginning operation.
Round 1. Ken wins!
Continuing assignment. Beginning of
Round one. Fight! Cammy wins! Nice shot.
May I help you?
Pardon the interruption. I'm investigating a criminal syndicate called Shadaloo. I heard there may be some leads here.
Ah, I'm afraid I know nothing of that. Now, if you've no other business, A very hungry cat is awaiting my return.
Wait! I mean, freeze! Don't move! This feeling, I know it well. You possess psycho power, don't you? You will tell me what you know. I'll use force if I must. Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight!
Isabel,
Do you have psycho power? Fight! Fight!
how annoying.
Right.
Round 2. Fight! Here!
Continuing assignment. Beginning operation.
Round 1. Fight!
Isabel,
Aye, aye.
Do you have psycho power?
cease and desist. How annoying.
Round 2. Fight!
Locked on. Right.
Final round. Fight!
was that man? He got away from me, but I'm certain he knows something. I've found no answers, but more things now close in around me. I wonder if I can truly put an end to all this. No, you're right. Of course I can. Forgive me. I had lost sight of myself. Thank you. This fight is not just mine alone. It belongs to all of us. And I will succeed. For all our sakes.
Thanks for playing. Congratulations!
What? Street Fighter Mega Edition. Awesome. Wow, she's hot. Man, Cammy look good. I mean, Chun-Li. Golly, look at her. What's the Chinese? Oh my God, look at Chun-Li. There's Cammy, that's my girl. Chun-Li. Go face to face with Ryu. There's Cammy, my girl, and Chun-Li. Hey, Chun-Li is so beautiful. Look at her. Chun-Li, she's hot. And so is Cammy. Cammy's pretty cute. Yeah, she's hot too. Dude, jump on me.
Special versus one-on-one. Online. Arcade. Crackers online. First online match. versus.
Yeah, everything I do, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, yeah, I can improve. A real problem, when I solve them all Facebook. And if you think I'm going forward, it's the talking fool. Yeah, now wanna win, let me spin, boy. On the other side, I'm super fly, like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go. My pride is up the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these limos. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I pass that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the flag, for my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the flag, for my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, see the time, see the sight, see the sight, see the sight, yeah. Nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on goal. Fit it all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out the door. I'm the rich. If you wanna come and stand up to me, pull up on me now. If you wanna challenge, tell me, rookie, run up on me now. I'm on the road to the top.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, comment, all that stuff. Yeah, and then thanks for watching. Love y'all. Peace.